OZ4JU calling CQ60, standing by.
So I was tuning round this band.
Hello CQ, CQ60, CQ160.
And I came across a CW signal, and then a voice came up, and it's supposed to be USB only on this band, I think. I might be wrong, it might have changed, but I couldn't resolve it in upper side band, so for some reason couldn't get it.
CQ, CQ60, CQ160. Oscar Zulu 4, Japan, United States.
And I can on lower side band.
Standing by, over. Hello CQ, CQ60, CQ160. Oscar Zulu 4, Japan, United CQ160. OZ4JU calling CQ160 missile, standing by, over.
Yeah, it just says USB when I've looked up. 5353. 5353. Perhaps they have still quite a few restrictions on this band. Perhaps it's changed. Don't often hear too many signals on 60 meters. There isn't many people who use it. Plenty of FT8, of course. Yeah, there's an allocation for FT8. This one could be in USB. 362-ish. Okay. This one's in the right area. Where does it end? 440. No. Oh, 5403. Okay. Yeah. But it's channelized. Italian station, I think. Let's see if he calls again. So IK1LBL. Let me just have a look on QRZ. OZ4JU. Let me look on QRZ. IK1. LBD. IK1LBD. Not listed. OZ4JU. Who is listed? John. His name's Mario. Let's get a call sign. LBL. So IK1LBL is Mario. Crossy. Okay. There's a lot on his QRZ page. Good signals. I'm interested in how much power they're running. Well, they're peaking 5.9 to each other. Running 15 watt. So we'll see what John says when he comes back. Well, he's got snow. Oh, well, he didn't give that bit. These are on 5, 3, 5, 2. 60 meters. He's a cracking signal, isn't he? No one's calling. No. Oh. Oh, the Italian. So the Italian's on 15 watts. The other station sounded a bit louder. I don't think we need to spend too much time. Let's have a wander. Might be interesting to put the Malahit down on that 60 meter FT8, see who's around on it. Just out of interest. Interesting though, these some go beyond that. Lower sideband. I got a bit low. 5-3. Oh, well, someone's there.
Visibility 7 kilometers. Haze cloud overcast 600 feet. Temperature 2.5 QMH 996.
Which one?
1 times level information to midcast. 5 northeast at 1 feet.
Could be Shannon. We'll go up to the religious guy. 5,900, I think.
Okay. Temperature for 0.1 QMH 1003. Low 6. Repeating, Dusseldorf, Metroport. Dusseldorf at 2120 Zulu. Automated observation.
That's quite strong.
150 degrees.
This part of the band is normally pretty quiet, apart from Met, aviation and marine. And that. Some high-speed data there. Gritty. We're coming up to Father Ted, aren't we?
Would be more than that for you. Sir, always right. Every what would it profit you if you had something down and had all your ambitions and lost your soul? Where are you getting this in your head?
South Carolina.
God is trying to preserve your life here on this earth. It's all going to end. And you need to be ready to meet the Lord. Now, I want you to listen to
Well, when that rapture thing was on a few years ago, a load of people sold everything they had and sent it to these lads.
What radio station are you on, Ed?
I want to answer the question. No. Dogs do not have soul. There will not be any dogs in heaven. Or cats in heaven. No. There will not be any
Personally, I don't know how they're allowed to be on the air, these lot.
brothers and sisters in heaven. When we get at the end of this 1,000 years, anything on this earth
But they are good for propagation tests, I'll give them that.
we will fulfill the place of the fallen angel.
Die App dieser Bastel endet schwere Verletzungen in einem Verkehr. Ile beraber vardır o. Sence Uygar iyilikle alakalı ama Erlikan da var. Genel olarak
the war in Afghanistan, its reluctance to unequivocally support Ukraine in the face of Russian aggression, and Washington's territorial claims on Greenland, a territory belonging to Denmark, have led the traditional
603, or is that Romania, maybe?
Therefore, the United Kingdom announced that it would not join yet due to concerns
have a
about
look.
Russia's possible participation. And France said it did not intend to join
Radio
at this
Romania.
stage, warning that this board could be given powers that would undermine
603
existing
or
United Nations mechanisms.
now.
They were joined by Norway, Sweden, and more recently New Zealand, which
Radio
argued that
International.
initiative conflicts with international law and established multilateral frameworks. In recent days,
2140.
Italian Foreign Minister Antonio Tajani has also ruled out his country's participation due to constitutional issues. Specifically,
I
he
think
said
it's
that the Italian
been
constitution
this
does not
direction.
allow the country to join an
Yeah,
organization
I mean, it's
led
been
by
to
a
sort
single
of
leader.
France,
And the Board of Peace
Austria.
will be chaired by Donald Trump himself, who has executive power. The Board of Peace was initially conceived for the reconstruction of the Gaza Strip, but at its launch on the sidelines of the World Economic Forum in Davos, the US President said that the international body would also manage other global conflicts. It is precisely this approach that has led major countries to refuse to participate, fearing that the structure is nothing more than a private club and an attempt by the US President to replace the UN, which he has criticized since his first term in office.
At a ministerial meeting on critical minerals held in Washington, Foreign Minister OZ4JU positioned Romania as a key transatlantic partner in economic security. More details in the following report by Mihai Pelin.
Okay. 6030, so...
US President Donald Trump is firmly committed to working with international partners,
goes up
including...
to 200. Sorry, did we want to listen to that, by the way?
...energy and technology sectors. That's...
Restez connectés, restez informés.
Sembollerle bağdaştırılmış ve onların
Six one two, 6120. It's on a side lobe, that, isn't it?
Bizi cezalandırabilir, bize ödül de verebilir. Bu yüzden her zaman doğayla var olsun Bey, biliyor musun? Söylüyor musun? Yapar. İslamiyet'ten sonra da var olan kültüre gönderilmiştir. İnanç sistemimizi korumuştur. Sadece eklemeler yapmış olabilir, çıkarmalar yapmış olabilir. Biraz İslami forma bulunuyordur. Biraz önce Umayyana'yı andık. O Umayyan'a artık Fatma
I'm not so sure about that one.
onun gerekisi formuna dönüşmüş. Umayana olarak
Could be China National Radio.
Diğerleri sağlanılmış.
Could be Radio Blacksmith, Finland. Interesting. Let's just go on a bit. Go at 200. Okay, so that was a little look around. Interesting with 60 meters. We should perhaps put 60 meters back. Yeah, I think I'll put it in one of the memories actually, right there. So where should we put it? Let's have a look. 5352. 5352. We were on sideband. Oh, someone else is there. Is that odd? Always stop when you're trying to tune them, aren't they? We're just going to put this into memory. So we'll put it on 1.2. We'll just stick it round somewhere. Not there. We'll stick it there. USB, that'll do. So we'll put it in the memory. So look, 4, 5, 6. So we've got it in memory. He must have stopped. I'm intrigued. So we reckon the 5358-ish is the FT8 frequency. Would it take much? Just have a quick look. Probably not. My interest is sort of piqued. My interest is sort of piqued, but I think I'll save that for a different day. Well, I did later. Right, 7.3s. This video's on long enough, and we'll catch up soon. 7.3.